Dear foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WNB. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Black Hawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flash. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot-town in the building, and you know what I stand for. Chicago, it's King the city Kong of the wind. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it. Right down Lakeshore, see newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with my city. I'ma rep it till I die. Seize up, rip it with it. Chicago.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my family that's on the internet. I am here to tell you about the Chicago Sky and bust up all of everything that Chicago Sky has going on. I am here to tell you about the apocalypse that's going on in Chicago. This is what I'm here for, because guess what? If I don't tell it, nobody gonna tell it. But I'm gonna tell you.
I'll tell your mama you ain't shit.
Yeah, Jeff, listen, Jeff Pagliosha and Michael Alter and Nadia Rollinson, I am here to be that scab that continues to bleed. Because guess what?
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
I'm going to keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing till you guys understand that I am pissed off at this debacle and Michael Alter has to sell this team.
Who the fuck you think you fucking with?
Because guess what? This is the thing that has happened over and over and over and over again. For 20 years, we've been having this type of stands here in Chicago with the Chicago Sky and other Chicago teams, especially the Bulls. So we got rid of the Bulls vice president. We got rid of the Bulls GM. And now Billy Donovan has left the building. We have to have this with the Chicago Sky. This has to happen. This has to happen majorly. But in it all, I have to go over what actually happened with the Chicago Sky in the Chicago Sky building. Yes, we are here to expose it all. We are here to expose every single thing that has happened here on this morning show. So if you here, stay here, because it's gonna get good as fuck this morning, because I'm here. Yes, I'm here to expose a rotten, dirty scheme. Yes, the rotten, dirty scheme from the rooter to the you know what I'm saying? When they say the rooter to the tutter, this is the channel you're going to want to be staying on this morning, because we going to get it on like a pot of neck bones, as we say in our own, you know what I'm saying, neighborhoods and in our family. When we joking, but I ain't joking, because it's smoking this morning. Good morning, MD Delt 4187. I appreciate you. Good morning, my sister Donna Cox. She in the building. You gonna want to get your popcorn, Sister Donna. It's early in the morning. You know, it's on and one. Blame it on She Wins, because me and She Wins, we've been staying on this shit like right on rice. Right on rice. I mean, I'm just telling y'all that me and She Wins have been staying on the report, and you just gonna love, you're gonna love it. Skull Brian Nation, good morning. Good morning to my brother. Hey, listen. So, you know, me as who I am, I personally just want the truth. You got what I'm saying? I want to dig for the truth. This is what I want personally, to understand what the hell has taken place, what is going on in the building, especially in my city. I got to find out. I got to dig. I got to just know. You know what I'm saying? How you in Chicago, bro, Claude? And you know what you know, but then you know the thicker things. Why we ain't seen no close-ups, and you know we just want to know exactly. You know, are you taking care of it? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all? You know, are you really in it? You know what I'm saying? Is you in it to win it, or is you trying to play games with us as if you know you don't know what's going on? Well, I do be hearing my birds and chirping and all of this stuff like that. So I just gotta share it with y'all because the building has to come down. The Chicago Sky building has to come down the way that it is right now. It cannot remain the same. It can't. It cannot remain the same. And I'm here to not let it remain the same. So, welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KSAP. Good morning. What's up, KSAP? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Listen, y'all, I'm just here, y'all, to give y'all my full report on what the hell is going on in Chicago. And I'm just waiting for a lot of people to come on in the building, because I know you want to know that you know, won't you know that you want to know no good. I already know that you want to know what you know, and you don't know what's, you know what I'm saying, what's good for you, because guess what? All of them gonna tune in, and they gonna be watching today too, because guess what? The header is the Skypocalypse. But I did it, you know what I'm saying? She Wins, you know what I'm saying? You know your uncle. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to put the, you know what I mean? I got to put the flavor on the debacle. You got what I'm saying? I got to put the flavor on what the hell has been going on, Brian. Listen, Brian Lewis, my brother, go get your popcorn. Hey, my brother, Andrew, listen, Anthony Green, go get your popcorn. Andrew Edwards' nephew, go get your popcorn, because it's going to be a good show today. Today is going to be a grand larceny. I mean, seriously, man, y'all going to love what I got to bring and what I got to show and tell today. So, you know, me being who I am, you know, this is the facility. Y'all see the facility? Chicago Sky facility. Ain't nothing doing. This is me going all the way around to let y'all see for yourself what the hell is going on. Y'all see that? This ain't because it's Angel Eyes. This is because they got a banana in the tailpipe talking about it was going to be finished by late spring. Hell to the now, to the now. So I wanted y'all to see, still in the same way. Wanted y'all to see what's going on and what's happening. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? This is what I see. So I want y'all to see. See that?
This is what's going on. So, I wanted y'all to check it out to actually see what I'm doing around here. And I came to Bedford Park, so you guys can see exactly what's going on.
Ain't no groundbreaking. They stopped this decent disorder. They had to make a move. They had to make a move and get the hell on. So they had to pivot, go to UIC.
This is where I'm at. So y'all know on the record.
Oh yeah. You know what
I
I'm
want
saying?
y'all to see.
I try to show y'all.
Nothing's done, chat. Nothing even close to be done. Nothing is even close to being done.
Yeah. The banana tail pack. Liars. Stellar team, Mike. Michael Alter, stellar team, Mike.
This is what's supposed to, the gymnasium's supposed to be over here.
Green
So
Dawn, what's up?
we're looking at the 23rd, April the 23rd, which is mid-spring. Mid-spring. This is mid-spring.
What's up, big girl?
And this is where we at. Now, that's supposed to be the gymnasium. That's supposed to be the gym. Do you see what I see, chat? Nothing. Okay. So, I just wanted to get a report that everything is going on. Look, we see right on the inside. Right on the inside. Let me pull it back so you can see. That's how it looks.
That was me creeping last night, y'all. That was me creeping.
I want y'all to understand that we can't be lied to and be tricked and hoodwinked today. Today, we would not be fooled. I'm just saying, Jeff, I don't know if you're gonna keep that job, because Mike, you gotta sell this team, Mike. You doing some pole pimping around here, and it ain't do or die. It sure ain't do or die. I'm just saying, doing a lot of pole pimping, and it ain't happening. See that? You go chat. All the way around. It's the total facility, y'all.
Total facility. I walked the whole facility for y'all. I walked the whole thing. Motherfucker empty. Ain't no floors. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't none of that shit happening, chat. So I just wanted to let y'all know that what the fuck is going on. And, you know, I have to say what I have to say, and I have to lay it all out on the line and do what you know what I mean? I got to do what's best for me and what's best for my heart. And being the best person that I can. Because, you know, a lot of people be talking about they got cover and they saying this and they saying that. I'm right here. I'm boots on the ground. I'm boots on the ground. You cannot fucking fool me. That's why my channel is the hottest podcast that you're going to see the covers, the Chicago Sky, what's going to go on, what's happening with Angel Reese, and what the fuck is happening. I'm going to dig until Michael Alter ultimately sells this team, or some type of pivot has to happen, a change has to happen. And Courtney Vandersloot, you are going to get booed. I'm telling you, when you open Saturday, tomorrow, you're on the court and you're not here. But when you come to this city, Courtney Vandersloot, you will be booed. You will be booed. See, a lot of people want me to get this up and say, oh, let's move on and go. No, because she wasn't in your goddamn city and she wasn't uprooted and she was not treated horribly with a franchise that's in the middle of your goddamn city. So no, I can't get this up. It says, bro, Claude, you are so right. Get it, get up and let's these ladies get the right management so that they can level up and do. That's right, because Camila Cardoso is here. Yeah, they can't get sponsors to get this done. They don't need no damn sponsors because they running a regular month ass team, loose ball. This is a pole pimping ass situation. To those who just came in the building, I'ma let it run. I'ma let it run one more time because I got a lot of shit that I gotta cover and I gotta get it done doing this show because today is Friday and I gotta work today. So I'm gonna do it for the people that's in the back. One more time for the people who missed. This is, hey, listen, get your ass in here. This is what it is. Spread it, share it, share it, share it, share it.
This is the facility.
Share it.
Y'all see the facility? Chicago Sky facility. Ain't nothing doing. This is me going all the way around to let y'all see for yourself what the hell is going on. Y'all see that? This ain't because it's Angel Eyes. This is because they got a banana in the tailpipe talking about it was gonna be finished by late spring. Hell to the now, to the now. So I wanted y'all to see, still in the same way. Wanted y'all to see what's going on and what's happening.
I walked the whole entire.
Y'all see that?
That's right. It's corruption.
Y'all see that? This
corruption.
This is what I see. So I want y'all to see.
I want
see
y'all
that?
to see it. No groundbreaking. The ground's supposed to be busted up by this time right here. Ground supposed they got.
This is what's going on. So I wanted y'all to check it out to actually see what I'm doing around here. And I came to Bedford Park, so you guys can see exactly what's going on.
Somebody going to jail.
This is where I'm at. Y'all know on the record. I want y'all to see. Nothing's done, chat. Ain't nothing even close to be done. Nothing is even close to being done. Nothing. This is what's supposed, the gymnasium's supposed to be over here. So we looking at the 23rd, April the 23rd, which is mid-spring. Mid-spring, this is mid-spring. And this is where we at. Now that's supposed to be the gymnasium. That's supposed to be the gym. Do you see what I see, chat? Nothing. Okay. So, I just wanted to get a report that everything that's going on, look, we see right on the inside. Right on the inside. Let me pull it back.
Oh, yeah. So I went last night. Nobody looked in when they was looking. We was doing, you know what I mean, doing the draft. I stuck on up in there. Yeah.
I want y'all to understand that we can't be lied to and be tricked and hoodwinked today. Today, we would not be fooled. I'm just saying, Jeff, I don't know if you're going to keep that job. Because, Mike, you got to sell this team, Mike. You doing some pole pimping around here. And it ain't do or die. It sure ain't do or die. I'm just saying, doing a lot of pole pimping, and it ain't happening. See that? You go check.
I went last night, y'all. So I can give y'all this footage. I went out for my
All the way around.
because I'm boots on the ground here. Ain't nobody gonna beat me, chat. Nobody gonna beat me. I'm
It's
right
the total
in
facility,
Chicago.
y'all.
Yeah, Jeff, you might as well give it up because the people of Chicago finna boo your friend. Jeff Pagliosha, the people of Chicago finna boo Courtney Vandersloot. You're not gonna get past it. Here you go, y'all. Break it down.
He's been directly responsible and involved in the mishandling of both Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso, more than likely since day one.
I know you talked in the past that you have been shit about like giving from players doing something like this. Did you feel anything in every conversation?
We're going to circle back to this comment about her saying she was included in every conversation. In order to understand how we got here, though, how we got to Courtney Vandersloot being included in every roster decision in the Chicago Sky front office this offseason, we need to go back to October of 2023. In October of 2023, with vacancies in both the head coaching and general manager position, the Chicago Sky hired Teresa Weatherspoon to coach a championship caliber team led by Ka Copper. The Chicago Sky's goal after the 2023 season, after losing their star players, was to reassemble another championship caliber team around Ka Copper to compete for another title. Shortly after hiring Teresa Weatherspoon, the Chicago Sky then internally promote Jeff Palagoka to become general manager of the Chicago Sky. And yes, Ka Copper did vouch for Jeff Palagoka to get this job because she believed that he could recognize talent, and she thought that free agents would be able to get better if they came to Chicago. Because you guys know Jeff has a player development background. He actually thought that this is where the Sky would be at an advantage, but the Sky's early free agency strikeout would prove just how wrong she was. So after Jeff Palagoka can't sign any free agents his first year as GM of the Chicago Sky, he has to trade Ka Copper. Now, this right here is very crucial for us to understand because, in my opinion, this is what sets the tone for everything that comes afterwards. Because we talk a lot about how the Sky and Jeff never really wanted Angel and how Camila was their true pick instead, which there is a level of truth to that, but the Sky just never wanted to rebuild at all. They did not want, nor were they preparing for two rookies to be the leaders and faces of their team. And I said, from what I can tell, this is the very first time that the Chicago Sky did Teaspoon dirty. Because now Teaspoon is in a position that she didn't necessarily sign up for. She was brought here to coach a championship caliber team built around Ka Copper, and now Ka Copper's not even here, and she doesn't have any championship caliber players left on this roster. She went from being told she was coaching a championship caliber team to now coaching a rebuilding team, which obviously are two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. But Teresa Weatherspoon does what any professional does, and she rolls with it. She rolls with it because she saw something in Angel Reese. Teaspoon reimagined a vision for the Chicago Sky, and she began working it out, starting with Angel Reese. Now, this is where I'm going to expand on my theory. So allegedly.
Personal theory, right? I think Courtney Vandersloot is also there because of her personal relationship that she has with Jeff. I believe that when Courtney Vandersloot saw last season in New York that the clock was ticking for her, she hit up Jeff and she said, please, I need a job in Chicago next season. I want to retire in Chicago. And I believe that's why she's there, and I believe that's why she will be staying there and coming.
Now that we're again at my theory, so allegedly, I'm going to actually take it a step further and say that the minute even that Jeff Palagoka signed that promotion paperwork, Courtney Vandersloot was on the phone saying, bruh, make sure you leave it open for me. I'm going to come back. I'm going to retire. Y'all got to send me out with a bang. The whole nine. And so Courtney Vandersloot isn't dumb, okay? She's been playing this game for a long time. She saw this right here, and she knew this was a threat to her little home run retirement thing she wanted to do in Chicago. If y'all actually watched this 2024 Chicago Sky team, you saw that this was the core of the Chicago Sky. This was
Kennedy Carter, Michaela Adewale, Angel Reese, and Camila Cardoso. That was what supposed to had been happening. And that is what we were grooming the youngins here in Chicago. Once again, Kennedy Carter, Michaela Adewale, Angel Reese, and that's right, Camila Cardoso. This was the young squad that we were supposed to be grooming because Michaela is just 25 years old. She the same age. She right there with them. So this is what the core of Chicago was supposed to be. The youngins of Chicago were supposed to be those four with a veteran coming in, no matter who it was, if it was Skylar Diggins, if it was Courtney Vandersloot, if it was Tasha Cloud, or if it was whatever, you know what I mean? If Azarae Stevens did come here, and if they would have made moves to get J.C. Sheldon here, or whatever they had to do, you know what I mean? Even the trade with Ariel Atkins and Rickea Jackson, if it did go good or bad here, it could have went down because Rickea still had a bad year over there in the LA Sparks. So giving Ariel Atkins up to get Rickea Jackson, that thing probably would still went down. But Courtney Vandersloot didn't want the situation to happen with a Kennedy Carter being here, who would get unhinged at any time and check the shit out of her, and she would have to worry about her physical being. I'm just being honest with you. Michaela Adewale, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, she got, you know what I mean, she left the Mercury and then she came here to Chicago, you know, and she thought that Chicago was going to be her permanent home for her to be able to be billed, which they told Michaela Adewale, okay, we got you here on the rookie deal, your rookie contract. You could be here in Chicago. We're gonna build the core. We got Angel Reese, and Camila Cardoso in the draft, and you would starting to become the leader here in Chicago and the older of the youngins that's here, you and Kennedy. This is what Teaspoon was planning. But they had another thing coming. So let me start more.
The Chicago Sky's future right here. And Courtney Vandersloot saw that too. She damn sure knew Kennedy was a threat to her at that point guard position. So she saw all of this and she said, shut that down tonight. I need the road clear for me when I come back to my team. That's what she was thinking from that New York Liberty bench. Allegedly, that Courtney Vandersloot is the reason for everything that went down in that 2024 Chicago Sky team because, again, she wanted excuses. She wanted the stage to be set so that when the offseason came, when the end of the season came, there could be every reason in the book for why Kennedy had to go, for why Teaspoon had to go. That's why Kennedy's minutes were inconsistent. That's why Camilla's minutes were weird at some point. Why Izzy was getting more minutes than Camilla. That's why Michaela's role was weird as hell. That's why these two were getting iced out on the offense at a lot of points. That's why all of that weird stuff was going down because Courtney Vandersloot was making phone calls to her buddy Jeff Palagoka, or let me say to her sidekick Jeff Palagoka from the New York Liberty bench to clear the road for her for the following year. I'm telling y'all, allegedly Jeff Palagoka has been the real puppet this entire time, taking orders from Courtney Vandersloot. And that's why they had to get rid of Teaspoon, because when Sloot was giving orders to Jeff to give to Teaspoon and Teaspoon wasn't taking orders from that damn JV boys coach, she said, okay, now this is going to be a problem, and they had to get rid of her. Got rid of her for somebody like Tyler March, who they know is going to fall in line with their hierarchy that they have going on over there of Sloot, Jeff, and then whoever the coach is. That's why they got Tyler March. So now let's fast forward to the 2025 season. After the Chicago Tribune article and hit piece dropped on Angel Reese, No Cap Space WBB reports and lets us know that there have been some issues and tensions between Sloot and Angel in the locker room.
Sloot and Angel, there is background between those two. It's not beef, but there have been disagreements this year in the locker room about certain things between the two of them. And I'm really curious about when that Tribune article's interview occurred, because it happened around the time when some of those arguments were starting to reach our ears at No Cap Space. It would make a lot of sense that, that's what Angel would do and what she would say, because, you're coming off of this, semi-charged situation where, you and Sloot are disagreeing with each other over something.
I've actually never seen this clip until just a couple of days ago, so I find it very interesting that Courtney Vandersloot, she's the only person's name who's never come up when it comes to locker room issues. When it came to Teaspoon, locker room issues. When it came to Kennedy, locker room issues. When it came to Angel, locker room issues. But Sloot, not a damn thing. This, again, just further confirms to me, y'all, that they were lying about the reasons why they let go of Teaspoon and why they let go of Kennedy Carter. They were lying, and Courtney Vandersloot was orchestrating all of this from behind the scenes, allegedly. Now let's fast forward to the comments that Courtney Vandersloot most recently made. So Courtney Vandersloot does admit that she was hurt. Her ego did take a hit when Angel said that we cannot rely on Sloot to come back at the age that she's at. What really gets me is where she says, and the more I think about it, I understand what she was trying to say, but do I think it was necessary that she said that? No, I just thought it could have been handled differently. So, Slew, if you understand so much what she was trying to say, number one, why is she off the team? But number two, are you handling it any differently? Because you're doing the same thing by coming in the media and blasting her, allegedly. So what's going on? This part right here really gets me, where she says, it's not unheard of. We're just under a microscope because of Angel and her following. It is what it is. If it is what it is, why did you do all this behind the situation then? Clearly it isn't what it is. Like, girl, what? But again, this just proves that we were right when we've been saying that y'all want to just keep being garbage in peace. Y'all want to keep doing y'all little money laundering, allegedly, or whatever it is, allegedly under the table, allegedly, whatever things y'all have going on over there, allegedly, y'all want to keep doing it in peace without so many eyes on y'all. But Courtney Vandersloot, the gag is you talking and doing all this chirping after Angel Reese has already been traded, after no one really expected it anyway. You're dragging it, sister. You're dragging it, and you're making people like me get online and keep talking. So if you really want this to die down, madam, I just suggest that you hush him. Courtney, I think we can go as far as to call you a bit of a hypocrite for not reaching out to Angel too after she made those comments. Because again, how are you going to say you wish you would have handled the situation differently, but you come in the media and you blast her? You can't even reach out to her afterwards to try to clear the air in a mature manner after you're chastising her for.
So y'all see the hypocrisy of it all. Y'all see the hypocrisy of it all. Courtney Vandersloot wished that it would be handled another way. Courtney Vandersloot wanted it to be handled another way for her, on her benefit, for her. She wished that Angel would have handled things differently for her.
Being immature. And like I've been saying this entire time, leadership when it comes to roster building over there at the Chicago Sky very much includes Courtney Vandersloot. Them being very bold and proud to admit this is a very grave mistake. Because now my question is, how long has this been going on? How long has Courtney Vandersloot been running the Chicago Sky front office? Again, like I said, personally believe it's been since 2024. Either it was when she started riding that bench in New York, or it was from the minute that Jeff Palagoka signed his promotion paperwork to become GM of the Chicago Sky. It's one or the other, allegedly. And then the fact that Courtney Vandersloot has the gall, the audacity, and the gumption to say that the Chicago Sky is a great organization to play for, regardless of what social media or anyone else says. Madame, the anyone else is your colleagues. Your colleagues have said that that team is the worst organization to play for. It was quite literally voted the worst run organization during WNBA All-Star Weekend. Courtney, if this organization is so great to play for, I need you to come back to the podium and tell us why you left. I need Azare actually to come back to the podium and tell us why she left. I need Skylar to come back to the podium and tell us why she refused to sign with the Chicago Sky in 2024. What has changed from the time that you all left or refused to play for this organization and now? What changed? Nothing but the CBA. The only difference is that now the Chicago Sky have a little bit of money to throw at y'all. And it's not even really the Sky, it's the league. The league has a little bit of money to throw at all the players. Y'all know that y'all are getting contracts in Chicago you wouldn't be able to get nowhere else. Let's be honest. Courtney, you know that you're in Chicago because you have pull there that you don't have in New York. You don't have the pull that you have in Chicago nowhere else in the WNBA. That's why you're there. And then again, the nerve to say it's such a special place to play. If it's so special, Courtney, why did you leave? Why did you leave, Courtney? And what changed between now and then? Let me also add the other thing that changed for her was, the fact that her sidekick now became the general manager of the team. So she knew, okay, I have even more pull there. That's what changed for her. That's why it's special for her. Just to really throw one last good piece of evidence in here, y'all. At the end of last season, we remember Jeff Palagoka saying, until he hears differently, Angel's on the roster. Jeff, you're the GM. And according to Carly Bell, you don't have no assistants. You're the only one in the front office. So who were you waiting to hear differently from? Was it Courtney Vandersloot?
Shout out to Carly Bell. Shout out to Carly Bell. I'm telling y'all, shout out to Carly Bell. Carly Bell, I know a lot of y'all criticize Carly Bell, but Carly Bell, I will say, y'all, Carly Bell is a shooter. You got what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell y'all what it is. Carly Bell is even off of the case because it's so messed up. She say, let me get the hell up off of this. I don't even want to cover them because they so fucking trash. Carly Bell, listen, let me tell y'all something who I am, man. I just gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta let y'all know. I told y'all I'm boots on the ground. I told y'all I'm gonna come up here capping. I told y'all that I'm gonna get to the bottom of this shit. I told y'all that this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. They go, man, they go everybody. You know what I'm saying? They go Brooklyn. They go Angel. Y'all see I be in communication with Angel. Y'all see that, don't you? I'm just being honest with you. I just Angel that won't pop up. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing the Angel the clips and everything. You know what I'm saying? She put a heart on it. She respond to what I'm saying. So if y'all thought it was something else, I'm telling y'all, it's always, listen, I got a relationship and people know who I am, and I go out and I do what I do. And I'm letting y'all know that, let me show y'all Carly Bell. Show y'all Carly Bell, man. Carly Bell said, I don't want nothing else to do with this shit. Carly Bell was like, man, these reporters, they lying. She wanted to punch, what's her name in the face? What's her name? The redhead devil, the redhead devil. You know, I don't really want to be calling her name, but the redhead devil, you know, there go no cap space. I be back and forth with them. Here you go. Case out. Let me see. Let me do Carly Bell. Bell. Okay. There go Carly. Let me show y'all something. Y'all see these? Y'all see this? This is a reporter that I've been back and forth with. I've been back and forth with that. She said, I appreciate you, my guy. I'm not on the WNBA anymore. It says, for the time being, I say still would ask, you know what I mean? Sometimes it be coming out. Y'all, I be getting, listen, stop playing with me, y'all. These people here, man. I be talking to the people so I could bring y'all the information. But these other people, I don't know what they be doing. But I told y'all I be talking and I be doing stuff. That they say set your source. Set your source. Well, guess what? I just showed y'all some of the shit. I just went out to the actual ground. And I understand y'all be running to these other people channels because they got good conversation and they be talking shit and they be talking the fan base ass shit that they, you know, some of the stuff that you want to fucking hear. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that I just showed you, you dumbass. Look then, I know what you in. Once again, use your goddamn eyes. Use your eyes. I ain't gonna do this again. Y'all know we got a Clarker up in here, but you know what I'm saying? Look, okay. Okay. For the people in the back and people like, that's me in the blue. That's Carly Bell in the black. That's me in the blue. That's Carly Bell in the black. Dumbass. That's me in the blue. That's Carly Bell in the black. Could you you understand now? Do you fucking get it? You got it? Was that enough for you, Mackin? Was that enough for you, Mackin? Talking about show us. You saw the reply? You saw the reply, right? Get your ass out of here, man. Ain't nobody up here capping. You go to them other channels where they cap. I'm real over here. I'm real over here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I ain't got to show you shit. Matter of fact, get up out of here. Go over there to them people and go kiss some ass. That's what you do. This is not for you. Because I'm trying to break something down and I got to sit here and be appeased to you. I'm finna go to the next shit that I got going on. Thank you, She Wins. I appreciate you because this person don't know that I'm a Chicago Hall of Famer. You go look the fuck up. You do your lazy ass job. Soldiers at War. My name is Killer C, a.k.a. the Gingerbread Man. SAW. Go look it up. Soldiers, SOLDIERZ at War. You go look it up and you see I'm in the Chicago Music Hall of Fame and what pool I got. Now, you lazy person, you go see who I am and what I will have up in here. So every artist and everything that come through here, I got a connection with. So get your ass out of here, man. If you don't believe what I'm saying, then I don't care. This ain't the channel for you. Go to the other channels that lie. I'm here in Chicago. Go to the other channels that lie. This ain't the place for you. If you're not here for good, you know what I'm saying? If you're not here.
This is the facility. Y'all see the facility?
To get information and start trouble, you only
Chicago Sky facility.
Get out of here.
Ain't nothing doing. This is me going all the way around to let y'all see for yourself what the hell is going on.
So that was for the people that just came in, the people that was in the back. I went to the facility last night. That was me doing whatever. I got to get on with the show. Hold on a second. Let me get on with the show. Let me get on with the show. This guy talking about show me what angel. Nigga, I wish I would. I wish I would. I showed it to them that I got a heart on what angel I sent the angel. What you talking about? Those people won't even come up unless you there. Get on up out of here. It says, send in love, support. Don't let these fools get to you. I love you too so much, Shirley. I love you so much. I appreciate it. You know, it's jealousy. You show jealousy when you do that type of shit. You show you jealous that you ain't got that pool. You ain't me. You ain't putting in the work in Chicago like me. You not me. You not me. You could never be me. Now, I don't want to be you. Yeah, you could never be me. You could never be me. Never. I put in work here in this city. I put work down. I put work in my city. I'm known throughout the highways and byways. Just call. I told you, just make a call. Just call the radio station. Call. Call. Make a call. You see that? That's Fred Hampton Jr. If you know who you, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. That's my best friend. If you know who that is, you know. If you don't know who Fred Hampton Jr. is, you just don't know. You don't know. You don't know shit. You just don't know. And I get it. You don't fucking know. You don't know nothing. Anyway, let me get on with the show. Because these people up in here, you know what I mean? You just hate that you ain't me. Live your regular life, person. I don't know what the nerve for you to tell me to show the nerve. You people crazy, man. The nerve. I'm bringing you information knowing that you ain't got the information, and I'm showing how I have conversations. And this people is just, I mean, come on. Yeah, I know I got the I don't know how to set that up. I'm gonna have Keisha set it up, sister. I'm gonna have Keisha set it up because I don't know how to set it up. But Keisha gonna have to set it up because I want subscribers only to come in for this information. Hey, Sister Shirley, I went to the facility last night. I'm just catching you up. I went to the facility last night and exposed everything that was going on at the facility. I went boots on the ground myself, and I showed y'all that the work was not done. So we gonna call the spade. We gonna get on with the gusto. We gonna get on with the show. She wins. You see, you like the way I did that? She wins. I put my own stuff up. You did, but this is the root of everything right here. This is the root of everything. So let me go ahead and get into it, y'all. It says how the 4 reporters had every piece of the multi-million-dollar taxpayer story, and none of them wrote it. It started with the press release. It says July the 25th, 2024, Chicago Sky published a press release announcing what they called a $38 million practice facility in Bedford Park, Illinois. That's where I went last night. It says the release described over 40,000 square feet of exclusive space. Okay. Featuring 2 regulation WNBA courts, a private chef kitchen, and content creation studio, beauty station, and a 24-hour year-round access. Co-owner Nadia Rollinson, you know, that's the bucker. You know what I mean? That's the buck person. Nadia Rollinson called it the first of its kind public-private partnership for the WNBA practice facility. Village President David Bradley said that he was thrilled and thanked Sky leadership for investing in the future of Bedford Park. December 2025 was the completion date. Now, it read like a franchise spending $38 million of its own money to build something special in a small village near Midway Airport. This is not what was happening. The Sky actually financial commitment was $5.9 million. The village of Bedford population is 600 people. 600. The population of Bedford is 600. Was funding the rest, at least $32 million in the public money for a building the Sky will occupy rent-free, utility-free, maintenance-free, and property tax-free, with 100% of naming rights and sponsorship revenue going to the team and a 30-day termination clause in deciding to leave. The Sky branded a taxpayer-funded building as their $38 million facility, taking credit for $32 million in public money as if it were their investment. Here's all of the scripted stuff. Here's the agreement, the terms of everything. This is a lease form, you guys. This is a legitimate Illinois lease. If you have a place, a place that you're renting, or you know, a place that you're signing a lease for, this is a substantial lease of occupation. Y'all see this? This is a lease. This is not an ownership. This is a lease that was signed. And they could opt out of that lease. They got 30 days to opt out in that lease at any time, like they just did with UIC. So the operation agreement between the Village of Bedford Park and Chicago Women's Basketball Operation LLC, dated December 14, 2024, obtaining through FOIA. The Village committed $25 million. The Sky committed $5.9 million. The Village money gets spent first. Horseman number 1, Annie Constable. Annie Constable has been the head chief of it all. She's the go-to. She's the washroom girl, you know, allegedly. You know what I mean? I don't know what Jeff P and her be doing in the bathroom at the same time. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all. I don't know. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, Jackie? What's going on? I got some good stuff, Jackie. It's really, really good. I went to the facility last night. You missed that part. You're going to have to get it on the playback. But I went to the facility exposed. Ain't shit done in the facility. It's just there. Anyway, Annie Constable, washroom girl number 1. Annie Constable hate Angel Reese. She hate Angel Reese so much that Annie Constable was the hit piece number 1. What's up, boss? What's up, boss? I showed the facility. I went to the facility last night. Yeah, I did it. I know I was supposed to sit down, but I did it. Hey, Sister Felicia, you're gonna have to get it on the playback because I went to the facility last night. I showed the facility. I did a editorial where the girl was breaking down how the shit was going in Chicago. Right now, we exposing the whole piece. The horseman number one is Annie Constable, who hates Angel Reese because Angel Reese was not going to give her ever an exclusive because she already had her side eye on Annie Constable coming in and out of the washroom, you know, I'm just saying, I don't know. I wasn't there. Allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm Haley Van Liff saw him, you know what I mean? Saw him, you know what I mean, holding hands and stuff like that together. I don't know, allegedly. I don't know. I'm just saying it was a picture that was out with Haley Van Liff had took and say, look at them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Annie Constable, the launcher. They call her the launcher. She launches things. She go out and tell and put it in the newspaper. Annie Constable. They call her the launcher. You know what I'm saying? This is her, y'all. This Annie Constable. Here's a picture. You know what I'm saying? There you go. So she the one. Y'all see? She the one with the match. She the one with the fire, with the match. That's Annie Constable, y'all. That's Annie Constable. You know what I'm saying? So the 4 reporters covered the press release. Annie Constable at Chicago Sun-Times, the launcher, had actually broken the story 4 days earlier. But August the 3rd, she had published a 3rd piece framing the facility as a tool to help the Sky compete with the WNBA's elite. 3 articles in 13 days. The entire public justification for $32 million in taxpayer spending was established in less than 2 weeks, echoing one source Sky owners. Y'all listen here. Let me tell y'all something. See, us in Illinois, I know some of y'all don't live in the state. This is what you get in the mail, and this is what, see it say Cook County, you know, this is the tax. So they send this to you if you're a homeowner and you're a property owner in Illinois. They send this to you, they send this to you, and they tell you how much taxes you'll pay on your house for the year. You get this every year, and you have to pay these taxes. So Bedford Park with 600 with 600 people in it, Bedford Park with 600 people in it, had to cover a $32 million facility. Oh my God. Yes, it is a good area. It is a good area. But the entire public justification of $32 million in taxpayer spending was established in less than 2 weeks, echoing one source Sky owners. None of these articles reported how much the village was actually paying. None of them reported that the Sky's contribution was $5.9 million, just 15.5% of the announced cost. None of them asked whether the village had passed an appropriation ordinance authorizing the expenditures. It hadn't. The village knew. 1 week later, on August the 1st, 2024, the village president, David Bradley, sat in a committee meeting and admitted on a certified record, because you got to sit in the court and you got the committee and they record you, and what you record is you're liable as officers of the state. You can get arrested for this, for perjury. So now that he knew that the Sky public claims were false, he knew that the Sky's public claims that Nadia Rollison, didn't y'all see when Nadia Rollison, they was there, they had their hard hat on, and Jeff P was in the bubble, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all saw that Nadia Rollison was sitting up there just a line. Nadia Rollison was up there just a line and having a launch party, and you know, Nadia Rollison, Keisha was right. Keisha said you was with the shits. And you being a black devil, I'm just saying allegedly, I'm just telling you, you lied. I mean, I can't put it no other way. You the one that lied. I'm just exposing Nadia Rollison and Michael Alter, snaky naked. You know what I'm saying? I understand why, you know, Steve Rogers got them in court, because these two people, woo, she is his smiley black face that goes into the room and pass on certain things. I'm just telling you what has happened. I'm telling you what has happened. Not no allegedly, because she the one that hired Teaspoon. She the one that fired Teaspoon. She the one that went to the facility and spoke. She the one that told you what was going on. She the one that went and stepped up to the draft and got the number 5 pick and told and showed everybody. She the one that said that the facility was going to be done. She the one that had a party that was there at the facility that had 3 walls up that Carly Bell didn't even know what the fuck she was there for. Carly Bell was like, why am I here? I mean, you got 3 walls up and some pings. What? It ain't no roof on the building. Why am I here at a Chicago Sky? I had to take a Uber and spend $50 from where I live to come to where I was last night, chat. Carly Bell.
See that?
Like, Carly Bell.
This ain't because it's Angel ass. This is because
none of this done.
They got a banana in the tail.
But Carly Bell Carly Bell was like, what am I there for? I ain't get it. You know, because Carly Bell ain't one of them. I tried to tell y'all, you know, thanks to K-Sap. You know, shout out to K-Sap. You know what I'm saying? He was right up on it. K-Sap was right up on it. He did find a good one. You know what I'm saying? This is some good stuff, y'all. So he says, on the record, the president, Brady, on the record, we've kind of let them run with their article. They're kind of saying that they're paying for the whole thing, and that makes them look good. You know, if they put in the paper they're only spending $6 million, they're not going to look good with the other NBA teams. We just kind of let it. I know FSM questioned that today, but we'll let them run with it. We'll correct with the displays after the groundbreaking. It's better to lay low. This is what the president, the village president, knew the Sky were publicly claiming that they were paying for the whole thing. He knew that that was false. He knew the press was printing it, and he made a deliberate decision to let the false narratives stand because it made the Sky look good comparing to other professional sports teams. A third party, FSM, had already questioned the misrepresentation that same day. Bradley's response was not to correct the record. His response was to let them run with it, and to lay low. He didn't go out and try to correct what the Sky said so that the Bedford people can feel better that, hey, this is what we doing. You know, you just shooting. He let Nadia Rollison get up there and lie to the people. You know what I'm saying? And put it, Annie Cosnable writing in this section, and Julia Poe is writing in, you know what I'm saying, putting shit out. You know what I'm saying? He say he planned to correct the story only with a local Des Plaines Valley newspaper. The only, it says, and only after groundbreaking ceremony and after the false narrative has served its purpose, this is what reporters were carrying into the print coverage that village owned president knew the false narrative and deliberately chose not to correct it. The groundbreaking of it all on October 9th, 2024, the Sky held a groundbreaking ceremony in the parking lot near Midway Airport. A tent was erected, many basketballs were distributed as giveaways, balloons were inflated, and confetti cannon was fired. The construction contractor Alpa built the village of Bedford Park for all of it. That means the people that lived in Bedford, they had to pay for this ceremony. $7,252.55. For the tent, $1,217.77. For the mini basketballs, $2,000. For the balloons, and $54.50. The confetti cannon, the total $10,524.82 invoice to Bedford Park taxpayers for the celebration of the Sky's facility. The Chicago Sky, these scumbags didn't even take the celebration. They charged it to the goddamn village, y'all. It says the two reporters attended. Annie Cosnable was one of them. She wrote about the Witherspoon coaching controversy. She didn't write about that controversy. And Julia Poe. So Annie Constable and Julia Poe were the two on deck that was there when Nadia Rollinson was lying to our face, that came on the news, that came on world news, that came on national news, that came on Chicago news. Knew that Nadia Rollinson was sitting there with a hard hat, talking that crazy shit out of her mouth, and then had a party, a launch party, again for the celebration of the facility. She had a party with all the reporters out and still was lying and never said the contribution that the Chicago Sky was, and that it was being rented by the Chicago Sky and had a contract and had a lease with the Bedford Park community. The Horsemen. Number two, Julia Poe, the scribe. They call her the scribe. Julia Poe of the Chicago Tribune. This is the lady who released Angel's article early. She knew she was supposed to hold on to the article until the Chicago Sky got to was finished. She chose, because she told them that this would be released after everybody, you know what I mean, doing the out. She wanted to get the, you know what I'm saying, get an out where, you know, at the end of the season outing with Angel or whatever. And then, of course, the Chicago Sky press person was there when Angel was saying all of these things to Julia Poe, and the Chicago press person did not stop or correct or say, hey, Angel, we're not going to talk on that. The Chicago press person was sitting right there when Angel Reese said whatever she said, how she said it, the way she said it. She was right there with the press person was right there with Angel Reese when she was talking to Julia Poe. Julia Poe was supposed to release that once the last and final game was played by the Chicago Sky. So hit piece. See, that's why I told y'all Julia Poe still the ops. I don't listen to Julia Poe. She do little sneaky little things. She part of the culture club too. Y'all look at her. She part of the culture club. Okay. Hey, Helen, what's up, cousin? What's happening? It says Julia Poe of the Chicago Tribune, the scribe, wrote a small piece in which Pagliaccia addressed the firing, and on the record, Poe article was later deleted by the Chicago Tribune. Y'all heard that? Julia Pope article that she did for Jeff Pagliosha because of the integrity part. Y'all got to understand the integrity part. The Chicago Tribune deleted that because it was no integrity. She's printing for a GM who's using the press to put out hit pieces, lies, an organization that's using the press to say lies. This is what Chicago Sky is doing. This is what Chicago Sky have done. And you guys, I just can't let it go. I got to let y'all know this information. It served. It survives only through syndicate on AOL and the Eagle Tribune. Okay? Constable. Sun-Times article remains live. The deletion was selected. You got what I'm saying? So Annie Constable's article is still alive right now on the Sun-Times. Y'all know the Sun-Times is the ops. Anyway, but I'm just saying, you know, my mom and them, my dad used to get both the papers. You know, we used to get all of the little, you know what I'm saying, the little coupons and all of the, you know what I mean, the TV guide used to be up inside of the newspaper. So he used to just get both of them anyway. Anyway, both reporters wrote about coaching dysfunction. Neither asked about the money. They were standing in a tent that Bedford Park taxpayers paid for at the groundbreaking for a building that the Bedford Park taxpayers were funding. And neither one asked a single question about the financial structure of the deal. Constable has since left both Sun-Times and front office because y'all know that this is coming out. This was coming out. So Sun-Times and front office, the integrity of it all, the reporter integrity, the journalistic integrity of it all. Annie Constable is a piece of shit. You heard me, Annie. I know you watching. You're a piece of shit, Annie, for doing what you're doing and attacking. That girl is 23 years old. She's 23, the same age as my daughter. She's a young lady. She's a youngin' that's coming out and got fandom came straight to her. And you manipulated because you've been in this thing a long time. You've been doing this a long time, Annie. You knew what you were doing, Annie. And you too, Julia. You used the 23-year-old and got her bounced out of here because Courtney Vandersloot is warm to you guys. She looks just like you. And then, of course, Julia Poe, she's in your culture club. You got what I'm saying? Your alphabet letter culture club. You know what I mean? You got more love for, you know what I'm saying? This is just how, I just got to have the people to see how you guys function. I got to let the people see how you guys function in Chicago. And then, you know, that's why the perception, you know, Malcolm X said that the perception of a writer or orator, people listen to an orator or a writer before they find out actually information of what they have put into the oration. They listen to what it is. So I understand when certain one of you guys say, well, Chicago feel this way or Chicago. Stop, goddamn it. But listen, I'm going to tell y'all something as a grown-ass man. I've been here for 56 years. And Marvin Gaye say, believe in none of what you hear and some of what you see. Because some of what you see cannot even be right. Some of what you see. But I know one thing. Do you see what I see?
Tailpipe. Talking about it was going to be finished by late spring. Hell to the now, to the now. So I wanted y'all to see, still in the same way. Wanted y'all to see what's going on and what's happening. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? This is what I see. So I want y'all to see. See that?
So you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me nothing. All you do is look, listen, and learn something. Learn something for the old guy. The numbers. Nobody added up. In April 2025, Julia Poe reported the construction would be delayed in 2026. She published a remarkable detailed financial picture. The Sky would pay $5.9 million, 15.5% of the $38 million project. The Sky would occupy 43,000 square feet of the 125,000 square foot building in Bedford Park, will cover all utilities and maintenance. God damn, chat. She published the math. She never did the math. She published the math. She never did the math. 390 square feet, village pays. 390, the village pays square feet. 137 square feet, the Sky pays. Bedford Park taxpayers paying nearly 3 times what the Sky pays per square foot. In the same article, Poe quoted village attorney Larry Gazunguski, whatever, y'all know I am about names. Like the mayor said, to get money up front from the Sky or any team owner, ask the Bears. That's hard. The village-owned attorney was comparing the deal to the widely criticized Chicago Bears stadium subsidy as evidence. This one was good. The September 25, Poe covered the beam signing ceremony. The beam signing ceremony. Bradley revealed the Sky's additions had added $18 million to the total cost. He disclosed that he had told the Sky ownership, "You're not going to get a better deal than this," and they wanted to leave. So be it. We'll just rent it. December. They knew about the loan problems. Chicago Sky had loan problems. Yeah, y'all come in and get this good stuff. It says in December 2024, at the special board meeting, Alpha Construction informed the board that the facility would not be finished until April the 26th. 2026. The published minutes contained a line that should have stopped every reporter in their tracks. Chicago Sky backed off on the request for more money. President Bradley stated that they are having trouble getting a loan. They are requesting the village to front the money for them interest-free. Did y'all hear that? They was requesting the village to front the money for them interest-free. This is Michael Alter, who said that he could buy his own stadium. He could buy his own facility. You fucking liar. Sell a team, you fucking bum. The Sky, owner by a man whose village president said the building said that he could build his own stadium. The Sky, owner by a man whose village president said could build his own stadium. We're having trouble getting a loan, and their solution was to ask the village to front the money in interest-free. The village entered into the contract anyway. 4 months later, when Julia Poe wrote the delay article in April 2025, Sky CEO Adam Fox, Y'all listen now. Snakes in the plane. Snakes in the plane. Sky CEO Adam Fox gave her a very different version as a practical matter. We have not yet discussed financing with any lenders, but we will do so in a very near future when update construction specs and budgets are completed. Lies. The December board minutes say that the Sky were having trouble getting a loan. Fox told Poe 4 months later they hadn't even applied. Those two statements cannot be true at the same time. Which one is it? The December board minutes say that the Sky were having trouble of getting a loan. Fox told Julia Poe 4 months later that they haven't even applied. Y'all hear this, chat? Those two statements cannot be true at the same time. Either Bradley told the board something false in December, or Fox told the Tribune something false in April. Either way, one of those statements is a lie. And Poe printed Fox version without checking the board minutes that were sitting in the public's records. Poe, a journalist, Julia Poe, printed the Fox's version without checking the board minutes that were sitting there in the public records. She never asked about the loan. She never asked about the contracts. She never asked about the money at all. I'm on your ass, Michael Alter. Sell the team, you fucking bum. The cost explosion. By 2026, the guaranteed maximum price had been approved at $43.2 million, up to $38 million with no amended appropriation. Keisha know all about this. Oh, Keisha, hold on, let me send it to you. Send you thing. Send this to Keisha, because Keisha be knowing this business part. Keisha be knowing the minute business part. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, Keisha. I forgot, boss, to put it in the chat last night. My bad. I was sleeping. Yeah. So, up to $38 million with no amended appropriation. Bradley then disclosed a new project of $45.7 million. A contract revision would have required Bedford Park to repay all of the Sky's construction contributions, $14 to $15 million. Bradley said, "We can't do that." Then in February 2026, the Sky started telling the media the project cost $60 million. These are, listen, chat, I can't make this up. These are the people that you see, that you seeing talk around and got the microphone. You know, Annie Constable got fired from 2 different places. And now she found her way back to Chicago Sky, covering, Skylar, I don't want you to punch this lady in the face. She a snake on a plane. This lady too, Alyssa Hart. Alyssa Hart, she be there too. It says Alyssa Hart is the inheritor of the Sun Times. She the third horseman. Alyssa Hart is the one who took Annie Constable's job. Okay? So I want y'all to know who she is. She works for the Chicago Sun-Times, currently a Sky reporter. Where Annie Constable used to work, Alyssa is the new blood that's there. Her name is Alyssa Hirsch. Alyssa Hirsch, the inheritor, who had inherited the Sky beat at the Sun-Times after Constable left, reported that the number as a detail in a recruiting story, not as the lead of a spending scandal. Nobody asks where the Sky's 60 million figure came from. The GMP was 45.7 million. Where did the extra 14.3 million come from? 38 million, 43.2 million, 45.7 million, 60 million. God damn, y'all, these people is some liars. So look at y'all look. Y'all see my thing. Y'all see Angel. Y'all see Kennedy. Then you see Annie Constable with the match. Then you see Julia Poe. She got the newspaper. Then now you see Alyssa Hirsch. You see it say 38 million / 60 million. Maybe we could put it at 80 million. I'm cold, y'all. I'm cold. I put that down there, and say, this is a debacle. Y'all like my graph. I love y'all too. So I'm breaking this shit down for y'all today. I know we got time today. 38 million announced. 45.7 million GMP. 60 million claimed by the Sky. Where did the extra 14.3 million come from? Somebody going to jail. Somebody going to jail. Somebody. Okay. Somebody about to go to jail, Keisha. Somebody going to jail. I don't know. I'm just saying this kind of looks shaky. Okay. Days later, the Sun-Times published another piece called "The Facility, the Sky's Newest and Shiniest Recruiting Tool." This is what innocent Alyssa don't fucking know. This is what Alyssa Hirsch had put. This is what Alyssa Hirsch put in, not knowing and going and following the money. Andrew Humpner. Okay, y'all, this is my guy. Andrew, you got to get it, man, because, you the insider, right? Andrew Humpner. Y'all know Andrew. I watch Andrew, being on No Cap Space. He the, investigative guy. He's the reporter. He be on boots on the ground. He do be boots on the ground. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna lie. Andrew, but you gotta, come on. You knew about this shit too. It says the same month, Andrew Humpner at No Cap Space, WBB, The Insider, published a 17-minute investigation piece. That came the closest to breaking the real story. He was on it. Andrew was on it. I will say he was on it. He said he had the village board transcripts. He had Brady quote alter. He could build his own stadium. He's told me that. He had sources describe Sky ownership as having a tendency to say one thing to one party and completely different thing to another party. I told y'all about that forked tongue that we Michael Alter, Nadia Rollinson is right there. Hey, Keisha, you was right. Keisha, she was with the shits. Nadia Rollinson was with the shits, Keisha. You was right up on it. You say, no, bro, Claude, that trick with the shits, bro, Claude. You ain't gonna tell me. You ain't gonna tell me, bro, Claude. that she was with the shits. I say, you think so, Keisha? She said, oh, yeah, she with the shits. As I'm with y'all, that lady with that man. And that man got some bullshit going on, and she with the shits. Okay. Keisha was right up on that, y'all. Cut that ish, Real Talk Sports. Y'all better go check her out. Listen, it says he could build his own stadium. He's told me that. He has sources describe Sky ownership as having a tendency to say one thing to one party and a completely different thing to another. Hobner had the story. He framed it as the organizational dysfunction, not as an illegal expenditure. See, he was on it, but he didn't call it illegal. It says not as a violation of Illinois' Constitution's gift clause. Did y'all understand? I just showed y'all the tax thing that comes in. You know, you can be gifted, but the Bedford Park ain't gifted them. This was not a gift. They were supposed to go into a state agreement about building this facility in the village. Okay. Hobner also received the village documents through FOIA. The same types of documents that had been requested by the plaintiff in the taxpayer lawsuit since May 2025. Hobner requested were fulfilled. The plaintiff were delayed, partially produced, or denied. The email chains between the village officials and Hobner contained gaps. Thank you, replied, referencing forward emails that do not appear in production. Those gaps are now documented in the lawsuit, exhibiting an impending public access counseling complaint. So, y'all, somebody finna go to jail. Somebody finna. April 6th, the okie doke. Y'all stay tuned. April 6th, 2026. The two things happen on the same day. The village of Bedford approved $856,000 more in Sky specific construction payments. Changed orders for plumbing, constructing service, and build out of the Sky's portion of the facility. The same day, the Chicago Sky traded Angel Reese to the Atlanta Dream for future draft picks. The team's most marketable player. See, this is where I was trying to come to. The team's most marketable player, a two-time All-Star, gone. The same day, the village approved nearly $1 million more to build her a practice facility. They got all of this based on Angel Reese. And that guy, whatever his dysfunctional ass say, oh, the Angel Reese people, you know. No, did you see that in printing? They got the damn law, they got the facility because of Angel Reese, which dumbass ain't doing the investigation on Angel Reese. This is everything that's in this facility Angel Reese wanted. Everything that's being done in this facility that they were trying to do, Angel Reese wanted it. That's what Angel Reese wanted. And she showed what was going on in Miami with Unrivaled. The lawsuit on April 7, 2026. Get your popcorn now. Make sure you eat your popcorn. April 7, 2026. The taxpayer lawsuit was filed. 186 paragraphs, 13 counts, 14 exhibits, All sources from the village-owned public records. The same records 4 reporters had access to for 2 years. On April 8th, The Real Deal published the first coverage. Chapman Springola, the Sky's law firm, the same firm that immediately called the Rogers investor lawsuit completely meritless, gave no comment. Y'all ain't heard shit. Y'all ain't heard nothing. They been in court 2 weeks ago. Y'all ain't heard nothing. You know why y'all ain't heard nothing? Something is about to go down. Oh, God. The flip on April the 11th, 4 days after the lawsuit, 1 day after both defense teams appeared at the hearing, Julia Poe published a piece reporting that the Sky would not be training in Bedford Park. Hear me. Julia Poe published a piece reporting that the Chicago Sky would not be training in Bedford Park training camp at an undisclosed location downtown. I told y'all where it was. It was on the west side. I told y'all. But I told y'all that. Can y'all give me credit? I told y'all that. This Van, Keisha, didn't we tell? I told y'all that. I told y'all where it was. It was at USC. My daughters went to USC. My wife graduated, honey, graduated from USC. I told y'all that. I told y'all. I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all be, listen, keep going to them other channels. Go ahead. They entertain you more, I guess, because they be on that narrative shit. I'm here to bust shit up. I ain't with that weak ass other stuff. Anyway, it says no timeline for compilation sources per a team source. Julia Poe published a piece reporting that the Sky would not be training in Bedford Park training camp at an undisclosed location downtown on the west side of Chicago. No timeline for the completion. Sources per team source. The article introduced 3 phrases that had never appeared in any village ordinance or bond document. Public-private partnership. Additions made to increase the overall footprint. And exclusive access to their portion. Everyone originated the Sky PR materials. The public-private partnership label first appeared in Sky's own July 25th, 2024 press release. Not in any legal document, in a press release. That's not journalism. That's crisis communication with a byline. The kill shot. And we gonna take it all from here. This is the kill shot. On April 15th, 2026, Sky GM Jeff Pagliosha held a press conference. He said the team would remain in win now mode. They got to win something, chat. They got to try to get some money. They're trying to sell some tickets. They got no Darren Robinson out here on the corner on Ashley and Roosevelt. She got out there on hosting. Oh, they got her at the Maxwell House. Hey, get your ass hot. Get your ass. Oh God! I'm sorry, Camilla. Camilla, I know you be gonna click on, baby. Skylar already gonna tell you. Skylar from here, so Skylar gonna tell you, Camilla, how this shit go. She gonna say no, bro, Claude about that shit. You know, Skylar gonna tell you. You know what I mean? I know Skylar people. You know what I mean? They here in Chicago. Some of them on the west side. I'm just telling y'all. This is what you can't make this shit up, Nubian Sage. You can't make this shit up. I'm just saying. Okay, y'all. Let me get back to it. Y'all. Let me finish my sermon, and then I'm gonna get it on off. It says on April 15th, 2026, Sky GM Jeff Paglioccia held a press conference. He said the team would remain in win mode. Then he clarified what that means. Megan L. Hall, you can go there to, you know what I mean, Megan L. Hall, you know, on X. Sky GM Jeff Paglioccia on the team mentality. We're going to remain to be in win mode now. Win now mode. As long as I'm here, because he know that the end is coming. Don't y'all hear the trumpet? Y'all can't hear the trumpet on what I broke down. Now, y'all got to realize that this is on YouTube. So they all going to see it. They going to look at it. They going to see it. The end is coming, chat. It's coming. Trust me. The end is coming. We're going to remain to be in win mode now. Win now mode. As long as I'm here, I think this week's show, we're going to stick to the plan. Paglioccia later clarified the win now mode. I didn't think making the playoffs should ever be a goal moving forward. We want to compete. What winning now means is getting ultra competitive players here who won't live with anything less than success. The Bedford Park is spending $32 million to attract free agents to franchise whose general manager says that the playoffs should never be a goal. Every promise the village board relied on, competitive tool, attract free agents, put Bedford Park on the map, was built on a foundation that the Sky-owned GM just demolished on the Y'all, I told y'all wanted y'all popcorn. I told you, go get your popcorn. You still got it's almost done. It says, and not one of the four horsemen wrote that story either. Not one of them. Hey, I love No Cap Space, but No Cap Space, hey man, you didn't write about that shit either. It says, what none of them asked, 4 reporters, 2 years of coverage, dozens of articles, and not one of them asked the basic question. Did the village of Bedford Park pass an appropriation ordinance before committing $32 million in public funds? I know No Cap Space coming in. I know y'all coming in, tuning in. They be looking too, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they be watching your boy because I'm fucking hilarious anyway. All right. The Illinois Municipal Code 65 ILCS 5/8-1-7 requires prior appropriation before any expenditures. No appropriation exists. Does the Illinois Constitution allow a municipality to give public funds to a private entity? Article V111, Section 1A and 1B. The gift clause says no, they're not able to do it. No, not able to do it. Nuh-uh. You ain't able to do that. It says there is no home rule exemption. Why is a village of 600 residents financing a practice facility for a franchise valued at $240 million, owned by a man whose village president says could build his own stadium? Where is the amended appropriation for the cost increase from 38 million to 45.7 million GMP, let alone 60 million the Sky claimed to the media? Why did the Sky contracting entity contribute zero to construction while the village covered approximately 72% of the cost? There are not hard questions. They are only questions that matter. Annie Costinable built a narrative framing in 13 days, never questioned the money. Julia Poe published every number and never did the math, then delivered the Sky's legal defensive frames 4 days after the lawsuit. Alyssa Hirsch reported a 58% cost increase as the recruiting story. Andrew Hubner had every document and framed an illegal expenditures as organizational dysfunction, then went silent when his own reporting became evidence in a lawsuit. I can't make this up, chat. I can't make this up, chat. This is why you come here. Spread the word. It took a taxpayer a stack of FOIA requests that the village owned transcripts and 186 paragraphs compliant to put this question on public record. The case is Jackson v. Village of Bedford Park, ETAL number 2026CH03290. Cook County Chancery Division. The next hearing is May the 1st, 2026. The public record is open. The questions are on the table. The four horsemen are welcome to start asking these questions at any time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. That's the no cap space dude. Andrew, I like Andrew. Andrew be bringing a lot of info, but Andrew only talking about the shit that he want to talk about. And he had to go silent because what he said, the money, the information about the money is being used against Michael Alter right now in the Chicago Sky organization. Michael Alter, sell this bum ass team. I'm telling you, you're going to have to do it anyway because they got you red-handed. Everything is laid out as public record. You promised those people of the Bedford, you went and sent your boy and your girl, Nadia Rollison and Jeff Pagliosha, talking about Angel Reese, Angel Reese, Angel Reese, Angel Reese, Angel Reese, because you were using her as a money tool to get what you wanted in the facility and all of this stuff. You were using her as a header. But y'all, the white teeth man pride, they got pride. The billionaire pride, the millionaire pride, or whatever the so-called pride, they couldn't let a black girl speak. They didn't want one that's outspoken. And all of the eyes in the spotlight is on this team. All of the eyes in the whole world, in all of America, is on this team. I guarantee you guys that this team is scrambling and running like, I mean, they at USC, y'all. This is a college, you know what I mean, campus, of course. But, I mean, they got state-of-the-art things. USC been a winner for a minute, you know. I'm just saying they won a championship before, so, you know, that's why they got the state-of-the-art facility and all of that other stuff in their division. But I'm just saying, like Andrew Edwards will tell you, you know what I'm saying, and most of us that's here. What's up, Brother Mike? It says, Bro Claude, the sky gonna be like the Blues Brothers trying to get the money to County. Nah, they ain't gonna, they got Nadia Robinson. They got Nadia Robinson out there selling cheese. Chat, they had to go get Skylar. Chat, they had to go get Skylar. They had to. They had to go get SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH. It's me.
This is what's going on. So, I wanted y'all to check it out to actually see what I'm doing around here. And I came to Bedford Park. So, what's going on. This is where I'm at. So y'all know on the record. I want y'all to see. Nothing's done, chat. Nothing even close to be done. Nothing is even close to being done. Nothing. This is what's supposed, the gymnasium's supposed to be over here. So we're looking at the 23rd, April the 23rd, which is mid-spring. Mid-spring, this is mid-spring. And this is where we at. Now that's supposed to be the gymnasium. That's supposed to be the gym. Do you see what I see, chat? Nothing. Okay. So, I just wanted to get a report that everything that's going on, look, we see right on the inside. Right on the inside. Let me pull it back so you can see. That's how it looks. want y'all to understand that we can't be lied to and be tricked and hoodwinked today. Today, we would not be fooled. I'm just saying, Jeff, I don't know if you're going to keep that job. Because, Mike, you got to sell this team, Mike. You doing some pole pimping around here. And it ain't do or die. It sure ain't do or die. I'm just saying, doing some lot of pole pimping, and it ain't happening. See that? You go check. All the way around. It's the total facility, y'all.
Oh, they hate me. Hey, they go. Hey, y'all don't know I'm doing this for you. Hey, these people right here, these people. She can't keep a job because she keep lying for Jeff. She got no integrity. She has no integrity. Alyssa Hurst took her job. You got clipped, Annie. They went for the younger girl. Hey, Annie, that's why you was looking at her. She was so aggressive on them questions when she came back to the Chicago Sky to try to do the beat report. Annie's still looking for somebody to pick up. Julia Poe, you better stop lying. You a better journalist than that. And listen, man, Andrew, you know I love you. No cap space. But Andrew, you didn't write that shit. And now your stuff is used in a court case because you was trying to just show the dysfunction of the shit. You didn't know you was gonna get a money laundering situation. Allegedly. Allegedly. You didn't know you was gonna get up on. Oh God. Y'all, I can't make this up. I'm glad that y'all came here. I wanted to give you guys, I told y'all that I wanted to give you guys the best of me. And I want to be as good as I can be for you guys. I know I'm a little rough around the edges, but I want to give you guys the best reporting that I can and the best investigation of anything that I can. And I go all out. I thank you, She Wins. I appreciate you. Your uncle went right out there. I was out there last night. I say, let me go out here and just let me do it for the people, y'all. Let me do it for the people. Let me do it for the people. Because these people in the Chicago Sky, they not only in trouble because Steve, you know what I'm saying? Steve Rogers is coming in. Hey, man, listen. Mike, I'm telling you, go ahead and let Melody Hobbs and Steve Rogers go on and take the team where they need to go. Because, see, Keisha, you said, now you did say he wasn't letting up. Now he in trouble. He got to let the team go. I'm just saying, Keisha, if he get out of this, hey, y'all, if he get out of this, I'm going to play the Michael Jackson theme. I'm going to play it for y'all. Smooth Criminal. I'm going to play Smooth Criminal. I ain't going to play it right now. You been hit by a smooth criminal. Ow! Ow! Oh my goodness. Yes, Sister Donna. I told you, Sister Donna, this was gonna be a good show. I told you it was gonna be a good show. So everybody that's getting it on the replay, y'all get your popcorn ready, you know what I'm saying? And do it on the replay because I had to bring this to you because I'm tired of all of these. See, I gotta focus. I gotta say this to you guys. I'm tired of these other channels trying to get y'all the lowdown on some shit that I live right here. I'm right the fuck here. And for you guys to be listening to that type of stuff, and my son is in Atlanta, and I be in Atlanta. Y'all know how I get it cracking. I'm boots on the ground in Atlanta. You know, she wins to tell you I'm boots on the ground in any city that I go. Keisha gonna tell you. I go right to the hood. Big girl gonna tell you. Big girl gonna tell you. I go right to the hood. I'm right in the hood. I'm right in the neighborhood. Selling my, you know what I mean, my shea butter. I'm right there. Hearing what the people got to say in any city. That's just how I am. I'm built like that. And these people not built like that. Whatever they doing, I don't know what they doing. I'm just a businessman that's trying to do business things. In the hood. That's right, big girl. I love you so much. In the hood. So I feel so vindicated. I feel so good, Keisha. I got that off my chest. They're going to be playing this over and over and over and over and over again. Y'all listen, do me a favor. There's 88 of y'all in the building. Share this, y'all. Share this with the different people, y'all. The only way that this information and this stuff going to stop is if y'all do me a favor. Share this channel. Share this actual, you know, live with the people, man. If y'all could do that right now while y'all on y'all phones, or if y'all on, you know what I mean, if you guys are on y'all tablets, or if you on your computers, I'm asking for y'all to share this right now. And I appreciate it, and I thank you. I thank you because I appreciate you, Van. I just want y'all to understand that I really, really want you guys to really help me push this channel. Okay, hold on a second, sister. Go to my sister Donna Cox. Yeah, I just want to, you know, I really want, I want to have journalistic integrity because this is the field that I'm in right now, right? I don't want to be bringing up some false stuff. And then, like I say, I always say I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I always try to keep it safe. Oh, y'all, come on, man. I got to give some love to my baby. I got to give some love to my... Shout out to Donna Cox. Shout out to Donna Cox for the $10 cash app. I thank you, sister. I appreciate you and I love you. If y'all would like to donate to the channel, please, y'all. I'm able to do what I do. And I'm going to make it bigger. Y'all see the graphics. Y'all see I put in the work. I put in the time. If y'all would like to, you know what I mean, donate. Oh, yeah. I wanted to show y'all. This the laptop I got the laptop. So we good, you know. But I just wanted to show y'all, you know, that I'm putting the money to use. This is a black business. And this is my business. And this is a business in general. So Michael White, if you would like to give to the channel, give to the channel whenever you can. If it's 99 cents, $1, whatever it is, I appreciate it. And if you don't give, I appreciate you coming here just to watch. You got what I'm saying? So I'm just letting y'all know the integrity of it all. I wanted to put these people to bed. I wanted to say night, night, ciao, Bella. Seriously, these people are definitely the worst people holding this type of thing going. I mean, look at the scrutiny of it all. Dallas had scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? Dallas was out. Dallas over there, they got scrutiny going on with the, you know, this one and that one in the construction company and the ownership. You know what I mean? They got some shit going on out there in Dallas. But I'm talking about Chicago. The corruption is real. Y'all got to understand that the corruption is real here. I've been telling y'all this over and over again. And these people, we going to hold them, their foot to the fire, because they are now in trouble. Because they got rid of Angel Reese, everything stopped. Everything stopped. Everything has stopped. Angel Reese is gone. They trying to figure that shit out. This is how you kill yourself. This is how, when this is how you kill yourself. No, listen, it's a whole nother thing going on with Chicago. That facility, Bedford got them. Bedford might as well just make that shit for them and the kids or whatever. Bedford just got a facility that they made. They might as well go ahead and seal that, because the Chicago Sky ain't going there for as Michael Alter is concerned. Maybe Melody and Steve, they might be going into there, but this, I don't see no way that this man can keep this team. Just like I told y'all about the Connecticut situation with the Chiefs and all them. Nadia Rollison and Jeff Pagliocci and Michael Alter is in trouble. They on record. They're saying this on record. It says, if Angel, Spoon and Kennedy, Spoon, I know you said Spoon and Kennedy, I will file a defamation lawsuit against the organization indefinitely. Oh, individually. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, big girl. I mean, they would win. They would win. They did a smear campaign. It's documented. It's all added up. These people, Courtney Vandersloot, you're going to get booed. I'm telling you, the first home game, you're going to be booed. You're going to be booed. Courtney, you sealed you was with this wicked ass shit. Don't talk about you didn't know what was going on. You was right there. You said on record, Courtney Vandersloot, you said on record, they discussed everything with you. You said on record, don't come with no, I didn't know. No, you knew. Either you gonna say in the public, I lied that I knew about everything. I lied that I thought I knew everything, but I lied. You know what I mean? I'm giving a way out. Courtney Vandersloot, Jeff Pagliocci, Michael Alter, and Nadia Rollison, y'all in trouble. Because the plot thickened. You didn't think it was going to come out, but God said, yes, it will. See, God, y'all, didn't you hear Michelle Obama say, leave that girl alone? I'm doing this in the name of God to find the truth. In the name of the Father. And I know I'm going to be blessed. I know that God is with me. I'm one of the ones. I know God with me because I'm telling the truth. And I'm out here to find the truth. And I'm out here to do the thing that is right. And as long as I'm right, I know that you guys, the people that I love that's in the chat and the internet, y'all going to follow me and understand what I'm on a mission to do. And I just want to be right for the people. And I appreciate everything that y'all have done. I appreciate what y'all do. And I appreciate what you will do. And listen, turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, y'all, listen. I want you guys to continue to watch the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast networks, to support us, to stay with us. We're going to do the best that we can. The best that we can. And I will, myself, show you and work hard for you with the integrity that I can give with every notion, not bringing y'all any falsehoods. But, you know, because y'all know I'm a conspiracy guy. I'm a conspiracy guy. I believe in that. I'm just saying that's just what I am. So shout out to Angel Reese. Shout out to Teaspoon. Shout out to Kennedy Carter. And Camilla, we are not leaving you. I told y'all I'm not leaving. This is why it's important, chat, to support Camilla Cardoso. This is why it's important, chat, to support Camilla Cardoso. She had nothing to do with this. This is why it's important to support Camilla. She's the last of the babies that's there. You know what I mean? Support Azare, you know what I mean? Azare, you know, if y'all want to. But I'm supporting Rakia Jackson. And I'm also going to support Skylar Diggins. You know, J.C. Sheldon didn't have nothing to do with this. Gabs Jonquez ain't have nothing to do with this. I'm going to support those girls. They had nothing to do. You know what I mean? All the other ones they knew. But Camilla Cardoso been here through it all. Camilla been through it. Camilla been through it all, y'all. Stay with my baby girl. Support my girl. Support my girl. I'm just telling y'all. Gamecock Nation, y'all hear me. Support my girl. Camilla, we here for you. We love you. I know you're going to go with. Camilla listen to all of the. Listen, Camilla be on her thing. Listen, Camilla be on the internet. She be on the internet, y'all. For real. She be just like, you know what I mean? But she very quiet. She don't like to be talked to. So, all right, y'all. Today is done. I did my due diligence on the 4 horsemen, the apocalypse of the Chicago sky. I'm sorry, Drew. But these people are all the people who put hit pieces out on my baby girl. You know what I'm saying? These people is the people who did that. And look at them. I'll just show you how close this is, how taboo this is. Let me get up off of here. And then I'm gone. Show y'all how taboo this is. Look how close up these people here.
She's a great person. Good
the
coach.
Annie Constable.
Continue to learn from her.
Annie Constable, y'all.
Thanks,
Yeah.
So far, from that regard, you know, it's a lot of pieces.
Y'all see her? Listen,
trying to fit the pieces of the puzzle together, but
Mr. Hirsch right there, y'all.
First 2 days, these
Y'all
normal
see
growing
her?
pains for training
Mr.
camp.
Hirsch
We
right
expect to
here.
probably have some more, but I thought today we gelled pretty good.
And what kind of role does Skylar, as a vet who has played with other teams, and
It was amazing to me.
Annie,
You know,
I'll
from
see Annie.
organization to the girls
Look at
and
Annie.
welcome me. And, you know, being here, I'm really excited. The organization has been amazing. They're allowing us to, you know,
Annie
get in
Constable.
here, get what we need
They
to
got
do,
these
and
people
bringing
in
all
the
the information
building.
to us. But from top bottom, they've been great here. Coach has been great. Jeff has been great. And then obviously the girls, it's been great. And, you know, I'm just excited to keep.
People. These people are wicked, man. These people cutthroat. These are some wicked people. They all up in the building. Say, I'll be there for the women. Y'all know I be talking inch. Hey, Gum. Hey, baby. Playback. Yeah. Oh, man. Listen. I love you too, ADP. Hey, ADP. You going to need your popcorn. Keisha going to tell you you're going to need your popcorn for this episode. Listen, y'all. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Become a member of this channel. I'm a
got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers.
Be a member of this channel and you can be a bread maker. Because guess what? The bread makers do it good. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Listen, I'm out and I leave as I came with another banger. Share. Make this episode go viral. You shall know and hear the truth over here. Definitely right here on Steady Serving Sports ENT. Let me find my song for y'all. Hey, Camila Cardoso. Uncle playing this song for you, okay? This song is for Camila Cardoso, chat. And I got to, let me see. I got to play this song for Camila and we out of here.
Brought me here against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength and God's love. New day, your time. We will never be slaves again.
To be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 fearless and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing. All my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
Free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
Free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to bat a hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause we're all came for you. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom. Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Freedom. Built this country with our hands.